okay? Are you okay there?
It's really showing good on the camera.
Yeah.
Just have to make sure that this cut through the top, cut through, if the inside comes out, you put a candle in it. It's really adorable.
If the candle, isn't that going to give the odor of the onion with the candle in there?
Oh, well, it's so bad now, a little bit won't hurt. Oh.
Fragrance candle, maybe.
Down. I'm only going to open up this one, and then I'll stop because you could watch me. Okay, there you are, there you are. It's going to be so cute, you're not going to believe it. And you know, if you only pick up doing one or two little tiny little things from the show, people are going to be so awed with you. I'm going to stop at this right now, and I'm going to dye that.
And do you use that as a centerpiece with like something else in it?
I can use that all over the place. Excuse me a minute.
You got the feeling
I'm
there.
crying.
Oh, I know.
I didn't pass these. Oh, you'll see part of the rest of my life. I didn't pass all these. I thought I did.
Yeah, you did.
Somebody can keep the top one if you're interested, and you can keep the next one if you're
I think
interested.
they went around.
Have they been around?
That's yours.
Did you see National Enquirer? No. Well, then they didn't go around.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they found them.
These went around.
Were you a scandal?
That part cut off. It's funny, my daughter was written up in the National Enquirer within the same month as I was, and she thought, look at my mother. I did a cook-off with Vincent Price as a judge. Paid over $1,000 for a lousy cook-off. Okay, I'm going to tint this. Now this I could spend more time on. I could spend more time relaxing it. But I see this side is relaxed plenty. So what I'll do is I'll set that inside of some of this kale. Let me tell you the secret about kale, about lettuce, about celery. You know, when it gets all limp and hanging, you think, oh, I just gotta get rid of that. No, what you do is you put it in bath water temperature in the sink, in that nice warm water. And then you take it and wrap it up in a plastic bag and throw it in the refrigerator, and it's back to life. When I catered, I used to have tables full of kale. You think I threw it all away? Put it in a bag or in the sink in very warm water. And, oh, this is going to be great. I need help for this one. Yes, I've learned in the past that bleach is the only thing that takes this off. Am I hitting 3 o'clock yet?
It's just there.
Okay, then I'm just going to show one thing to you, just demonstrate it, not do it. That's the biggie that I wanted to do for you, the big show. But I'll do it anyway. I mean, I'll just show. Okay, this you need to know because you will probably end up doing mushrooms. Okay, here's the food coloring.
Mommy, what
Hi.
vegetable is the black?
That's a zucchini, and that's a samurai warrior.
Okay.
And this one is this the onion?
And those are onions.
That is the onion.
Only that was done with a tool, not like this. And the National Enquirer is galito burrico, which I won. It's probably the best dessert I ever made in my whole life. It's like baklava, but it's made with farina, cream of wheat, center. Okay, I just need to get some water on this. And the thing that people are going to say is, how did you paint those onions? Because onions only take color where it's cut. So I like to do them in blue, actually.
So do you ever use red onions instead of the
Where you make the cut. is where it will take the color, and not the rest of the onion. I might have onion on there, I'm not so sure. I probably have little green onions on there. Okay, I'll let this I'll just let this run through for a minute. And while that's happening, I'll take the mushroom and I'll do the mushroom. Oh, I love purple and blue and green. Look at how cute that mushroom is. I mean, so darn cute. And you can do that in a vegetable arrangement. There. Okay, you saw in the beginning of the book, you saw the lady. I called her Carmen Miranda. Excuse me. Isn't good for the camera. Okay, take a melon. And you don't need to cut her open in the center. Then take a cantaloupe or whatever. I found this and I thought if I make a hole here, I can insert this acorn squash right into the melon. Then I will take an apple. And I thought this is a perfect apple. Carve her face, just leave the eyes and the lips, and remove the rest of the skin. Then take a banana. And, woohoo! And this is a good one. And the banana on an angle so that here, fasten her arms to this. An arm here, arm there. Then I take a pineapple and I cut the top off of a pineapple and I put it on her head. Then I take bunches of grapes and I put it around her shoulders like she's got a nice cape on. There's a snack for you. This goes around her shoulders, and the picture's in the book, and you saw it, and there you are. And this is a great centerpiece.
How do they stay together?
Oh, and then I brought all the utensils, brought a hammer, and a lot of chopsticks or this, and I pound them in, and I pound it through the pineapple. I mean, each piece individually, and then the whole thing I secure through the whole thing. And you can't go wrong, because nobody else knows how to do it. So what you do is what you get.
What did you find that grapefruit that's so big?
Look at, I want to do a swan for you, and I never got it done. It's another one. I drove a day and a night.
25
We'll
more.
wait on you.
25 minutes.
What?
He's here till 3:30.
Maybe Tommy can.
I was told you leave this place at 3 o'clock. All right, then we'll do it. Then we'll
We
do
want to see it.
it. You want to see a swan carved out of this?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm dying to see what the pith is like, because the pith is how I make my roses.
Is that a grapefruit? What is
It's
that?
a grapefruit.
Okay.
But inside, underneath the skin, there's usually that white pith. That's what I really want to do. Can I do that? I can do that. Oh gosh sakes, maybe I should have had one of you peeling this thing. Wait till you see that onion. It's going to be ready shortly. Oh, I hope it's a lot of pith. I bet there's not very much fruit in here. Could this be a pomelo?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, we're soon going to find out. Okay, you know the tomato rose. People do the tomato rose and it actually ends up looking more like a tulip. Well, I'm going to show you the correct way to do the pith of a fruit or the tomato and have a real rose. This is going to be the best thing you ever saw. So happy. I wonder if that's fruit that I'm looking at. It's pink. Is that from my hand? It's from my hands. It's from my gloves. Oh my gosh. I don't even need to do the whole thing. I'll just make some gorgeous roses for you. It's really so rewarding to play with this stuff. Okay, I'm going to stop right where I am. If I go all the way down, I can do many roses. But I'll stop here. Wow, I just have been dying to see the inside of this. Okay. Start at the top. Okay, yes. I've done this for so long. But you know, when you go to someone's house for, well, for Christmas, I go buy a styrofoam tree, Christmas tree, cover it with kale, and when you get sick of carving, just put on chunks of broccoli and chunks of cauliflower, a couple. Oh, this is just spectacular. Look at this great pith.
I think that's just a pink grapefruit, don't you?
I think so. I think so. How deep do you have to go before you find fruit? I mean, I could probably do 3 times around like this.
If you
I'm
go
only gonna
eat it, you'd object.
Oh, this is so good. Do we? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, I can cut it off pretty soon. And if you accidentally cut it off, if I didn't want to cut off there, you just keep going around and around. Excuse me, I want to get one more bag because what I'm going to do is. What I'm going to do. Are blue roses permissible? Before I roll it up. Oof, that's a lot. Oof, that's a lot. It's going to be pretty bright.
I've never seen food color in those kind of violets.
Pardon?
I've never seen food color in those kind of violets.
Like
The
this?
wide, yes, with the wide opening at the top.
I think Michael's has it.
Yeah.
Believe me, this traveled 3 different countries with me. I don't know where. I think I bought this in Los Angeles, to Canada, back to here.
That's a commercial brand, probably.
I think that. Michael's has that. Okay. Going to be the nicest, bluest rose you ever saw. Now, if this, ooh, is that getting bright? If you were doing this to a tomato, of course you wouldn't color it. Oh, that got so bright, wow. Okay, now, tomato, if you were doing the rose, if any of you have ever done it, usually you start at the top and you start turning it. Don't you do it. You go where you broke it off in the middle and invert the peeling. That makes it open up. If you roll like this, you just have a cabbage. So invert the peeling, and the first couple turns have to be very, very tight. Otherwise, it just springs open and you have just a big hole. Okay, just roll it, roll it. All right, I don't like this one. Just a minute. Okay. Sometimes it's too thick for the center, so just break it where you want to break it. Right here, I want to break it. Okay. There. If I don't stop, there'll be nothing left. Okay, just turn. It's actually, the carrot flower is the one that I will demonstrate if you have one more minute on a zucchini, because it's really the easy one, and you can do it, as I said, tight. See, even the very center of this was quite thick. And this is a real hard roll. I mean, this one is hard. I'm just rolling it around and around, see? And I'm going toward the center. I mean, toward the top. Toward the top. Now, you could make this first and then just take a little color and brush it. And then the top, the very top, makes the outside of the rose. How can I set this down? I'm throwing this away so I can set it right here. Just set it down. Now, isn't that a good rose?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You have to come up and look at it. You can't pass that one around.
Nor the mushroom. Don't tell me about time. Now, I'm just going to show you, look at how this celery opened up. Well, what I do when I want to be dramatic is I take a whole bunch of celery and don't separate it. And I do everyone, and put it in a big bucket of water. And the thing gets like this big. It's just outrageous.
Can you dye celery as well?
Not good.
No.
Not,
Can you do that
Fantastic
as a centerpiece
centerpiece.
and put something in the center of
yes,
it?
yes.
What would you suggest for the center? That'd be great for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you've just got to do it. You know, I'll tell you how easy it is, just like this. You don't even have to aim. We didn't want that one.
But you do a whole stalk?
Yes,
Wow.
the whole, not only the whole stalk, the whole bunch. And it gets huge.
You don't cut the base off or anything like that, right? You keep the
No,
base.
not when I do the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, just,
But you cut off the foliage.
Some kind
if
of
you can go around the foliage, leave it.
Oh,
Because it's part of the drama.
oh, yeah, I guess it would.
Oh, I can just see you guys. You're going to have so much celery soup.
Everybody email Tomi your
Invite me to dinner. When I did shows in supermarkets, I imported a product from Japan. I owned it. My name was on the thing. It was you would take a squash or a zucchini or whatever, and it would do concentric spirals, or flip a switch and it would do like spaghetti, real thin. So I had to travel. I bought a container load that's $50,000. Oh my God, they delivered. I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do with this stuff? I sold it all. Yeah, and then with all the demonstration, I ate so much stir-fried vegetable. This will curl like this, curl. Your whole bunch will not go just open. It will curl, and it will be awesome.
Put it in water? Yeah.
Put it in water, give it room to move. Sometimes I end up with a pail. And I'll tell you another thing. Don't, I'll show you another cute one. Don't mix your vegetables when you do it, because that's when the smell comes. That's when it's like they're rotten. You do radish with radish, onion with onion, and don't soak zucchini. Okay, now, if I were doing a carrot, well, why not this? You can just do V, but I like very much when it's rounded. Or people are very happy if it just peaks. I mean, nobody can do it anyway. They think, oh, look what she did. But when you do, let's just say the carrot, when you do a stew or a soup or something, so you throw all your old vegetables in. Let's just say every single carrot is carved. I mean, how lovely can that be? And your scraps are good for nibbling. I get so sick of eating turnip scraps. I have no idea how many turnips I've had to do in my life. The Jewish people, they take turnips and turnips and beets, and they put vinegar on it, vinegar and salt, am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't just slice turnips and beets, no. I had to carve everyone into a rose. It was like 30 or 40 of them. Oh, and I ate the scraps. Okay, here you are. Now, if you want to go fast for a salad,
Salad is an all-day venture for you, isn't it?
in my restaurant, every salad was a carving. Look at how adorable that is. I mean, oh, yes. Ring your whole salad bowl with this, or whatever. And what you don't want to, you guys, you just look at it there. Or you can just do this. And this is safer than risking your, if you put this on a floral arrangement, then what you do is maybe layer your vegetable you know, layer it. Not this one particularly, but you know what I'm saying, on a toothpick, and stick it in. If I wanted to do that arrangement, I'll answer you now. Maybe I would take a bamboo stick, you know, thinner than this, and I would take green onion, and I would shove this up the center of a green onion so you don't see the bamboo stick. And then on the tip, I would put the vegetable, and you don't want to see the tip of your bamboo, so maybe you will just cap it off with something else.
You could stick a radish up there.
Exactly, exactly. And even if you serve little shish
Or
kebab.
grape.
Yes. Funny thing, I brought grapes.
I know, we've got a little on the floor over here. Oh, really, the perfect size for the flower.
But the 5 minutes.
Oh, that's cute.
It was over.
It's just incredible. I mean, you just go, just go.
Do they sell bamboo sticks at the grocery?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Oh, yeah.
where at?
In various public houses.
What department?
At the bottom of
Ask at the produce department.
I'm going to do a little fisherman.
Where they were, so ask.
Okay, fisherman, now you have to find this crookneck squash. The more crooked, the better. Cut the bottom off so it can stand.
Looks like a dove.
Well, that's good too. So cut a wing, just put the wing on a shelf so it can slide. Cut down on the side.
Is that a fisherman or a dove?
Well, let's make it up. I'm not sure yet where we're going. Okay, so here, the thing that I'm very cautious of, that somebody doesn't eat my toothpicks. Oh, I got all these fancy toothpicks, just like plain old things.
I wasn't here at the beginning. Is your dye edible?
Yes, it's cake dye.
Cake dye?
Yes, it is. Yes. Nobody's died yet. Would you like a mushroom? Scary mushroom. Okay, cloves. Cloves for the eyes. Now is your turn to have fun. Sometimes I open up his beak and put in a little bit of, I know I had some in here. Put in a hunk of carrot or a little onion or something. But I'm just going to do a quickie, you do the little garnishing. I mean, and do a pear like this too. You talk about a pear, you know, you get a pear with that nice top. And that's a quail, that's the top of his head. Then you put the eyes. Okay, now comes the fun. Now, I brought it. Maybe I will do a fishing pole. And then I take a tie, which I have a tie here, and I just want the wire. But so what I did, got a clear color tie, because I don't feel like stripping one in front of you, and tie it on here. It's going to be a little messy. And then take a carrot, and I have a fish cutter. Here's my fish cutter, but I had a little one and I can't find it. And you can have a little fish hanging on the pole, cut it out of a carrot. If your carrot is sliced like this, you can get a carrot. Or if that isn't pleasing to you, then I thought that the next best thing to do would be to give him an umbrella. What I cut off the bottom can be his hat. Just put it on. And it's a hot day, so let's just get that in. Okay, just put that here. I mean, there are no rules to these things. I'm telling you that right now. There's not a rule to any of this. You just do whatever the spirit moves. And yeah, you can give them a little parasol too, you know. Oh, I'm telling you, it's just getting too crazy. There you are. This could go on and on, but I've just been kicked out, I think.
Yeah, it's about, we got 5 minutes.
Let's
yeah.
see the onions.
5 minutes.
Yeah, let's look at the onion.
The onion.
Oh, my onion. Oh, my gosh, it went through all this. I love
Closed
this.
up.
Look at these little things. Look at
What's
these
that?
wonderful.
Pick up the grape one.
Okay, you're not gonna believe this when you think that I painted this onion. Look at the color.
Oh,
It just really. Okay. And then I have to just open it carefully. Okay, carefully, carefully, carefully. This one I cut down.
So what are you gonna do for Thanksgiving?
My husband and I started something, Americans hosting the Canadians in our park, but the tradition is going to exist, and I don't have to do any work, and that's what I'm going to do, is just go and enjoy it. So, there you are.
you're not gonna take roses?
If anybody wants any of these books to lead you, I'll tell you the one that's phenomenal. This Jen Foble, the bottom one, has a turkey in a tuxedo. You've got to do it. It's done with puff pastry. And the books you can have, if you want any of these, for $5. And my garnish book is $15. And that's the end of them.
Are you selling them today?
Yes, today. I won't have any left after today. I mean, I'm not